Hi Pisces, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So before we dive in, I just want to say that all these readings are undated because, well, not all these readings, but this reading is undated because whenever you come across it is the exact moment when your angels and your spirit guides want you to see it. So let's now dive right in. We're going to be using first your spirit guide animal cards. These are going to be your totem animals, your spirit animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild or an image of them, these are your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, remember this message. So let's see now, Pisces. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, perfect. Okay. So we're going to do the first one, the back, which is the white raven, and the first one, which is the dove spirit, and this one right here. Oh, wow. The scarab beetle. I love that. So the white raven says, trust in the magic. The dove spirit says, be peace. And the scarab beetle, which was a sacred animal in ancient Egyptian times, says magic works through you. So that is really, really powerful. I'm excited for this reading, Pisces, now. Oh my goodness. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, soul's healing. And then this one right here, balance. So your soul is healing and you are coming into balance. The balance that you want, that you need, that you desire. And now let's see what the tarot has to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Pisces. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. At the heart of everything is the Hermit. So this is a Virgo energy, a time frame of August 23rd to September 22nd, but this is really a Hermit time for you. You are going inward, looking inward, being not separated from people, but being alone with your thoughts and yourself is going to be very important to you. And then we have the Devil card, which is a Capricorn energy, a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. We have here a sense of breaking things that have held you back, also moving away from addictions. And it doesn't just have to be the quote-unquote normal addictions, but people-pleasing, anxiety, doubts, fears, things like that, that we can find ourselves addicted to. And then you have the Page of Cups here coming through as a student. That's beautiful. Eight of Swords, overthinking, overanalyzing. Two of Cups, love coming into your life. Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard and diligently. And then the Ten of Pentacles, prosperity, bounty, success. The High Priestess, oh, definitely. I love that combination of the Hermit and the High Priestess. The Four of Swords. The Ten of Cups, oh, how beautiful. I love that. The Ten of Cups is, in my opinion, the most beautiful minor arcana card that you can get. This is like the wish card. This is the happiness, the joy, the prosperity card. And then you have prosperity when it comes to money or what you value as much as money. This comes to personal happiness. And so you really do have beautiful things moving forward for you. And the repeat of the number 10 is coming to a completion of a cycle. The repeat of the number 2 is communication being very important to you, creativity being very important. There is also a sense of, so as much as you like being alone, you also really like being with people, during this time. So there's going to have to be a balance that you find and a way that you move forward in this truth, because this is part of your truth. The repeat of the number 8 is saying that you are going to be taking this time very, very seriously, a little bit too seriously, to the point where you'll stop seeing the joy in things and just see what needs to be done, what has to be done, what I need to do. And if you have that rigidity to you during this time, it's going to suck away the joy and the life of it. So just be very mindful of not being too rigid, of not being too kind of, like, things have to be a certain way. So we're going to start with your spirit animals, with your totem animals. So we have the white raven spirit, which says, trust in the magic. Trust in the magic. There is magic all around you. There's beauty all around you. And so often, especially in this world, we don't see it. We don't see it. We're always looking ahead. We're always looking at our phones. We're always looking at something else. We don't stop to just see the beauty of the world around us. And it's going to be so important and so powerful for you to see it. Because as you do, it brings you peace. And I like the white birds here. There's something about purity that is moving you forward, but also about mourning. White is also a color of mourning. So mourning what hasn't gone your way, what dreams that you have had that you've had to tweak, or you might have left them behind. And now it's looking at what you want in this world and knowing that, yes, it's filled with peace and prosperity and bounty, but it's also a world filled with heartbreak and disappointments and skinned knees and feeling like you can't move forward the way that you want to at times. So here this is a balancing time for you. And as you fall into balance with the hardships that you've been through, the disappointments, you have the scarab beetle, which says magic works through you. So here you trust in the magic because it brings you peace and it works through you. It becomes part of the air that you breathe. It becomes your heart beating in your chest. It works through you and for you. And it really is a magical thing for you. There is a sense of beauty. All of these animals have wings. And during this time, Pisces, you most definitely have wings and soar to beautiful heights. Then we have soul's healing, which is the soul star chakra, which is located 6 inches above your crown chakra. There's a sense here of your soul healing, of you really being connected with your angels during this time and really needing to listen to your angels. As you do so, balance becomes you. Balance becomes a part of you. You see the masculine and the feminine aspect of your life coming together, a balance of self, a balance of soul, a balance of prosperity, a sense of looking at your roots and what you want and seeing yourself rejuvenated, but also stabilized as you move forward. And then at the center of everything, at the center of everything is the Hermit, most definitely. Virgo energy, yes. But with the Hermit and the High Priestess together, I love this combination. This is astoundingly powerful. And this is going to be that, yes, you need people in your life. You connect with people, but you are going to be more kind of connecting with your soul, yourself, your heart, what you desire, what you need. And that is going to be you connecting in quiet. You are going to need moments of quiet, Pisces, because it's going to help you move forward. And as it does, you turn inward. A hermit time, turning inward, having creativity, inspiration come your way because you are seeing things so differently than everybody else. With the High Priestess, there is a severe sense of, embracing spiritual awakening, of having yourself move forward, of walking into a new phase of your life, a new phase of what you see, what you understand, how you see the world around you. And there's this huge shift that is leading you forward. And it comes as you step back and as you say, what is it that I need? What is it that I desire? And it can be that you get a little bit militaristic when it comes to this. It's going to be like, okay, either clear out everything or hold on to everything. And you're going to sit there and be like, what do I need? And you might sit there and tell yourself, I need all of it. Or you might sit there and tell yourself, I need none of it. So you're going to be very prone to extremes. And I see that with the repeat of the number 8, because part of you is like, I'm building prosperity. I'm moving towards it. I have it. And the other part of you is like, I have to hold on to it. I might not have it. Coming from a place of lack and from a place of bounty at the same exact time. So with this Hermit energy, it's turning inward and it's quieting your mind. It can be, sitting in meditation. And sometimes when you sit in meditation, not sometimes, but when you sit in meditation, You can tell every single thought that comes into your head, not now, just so that you're not thinking, or that you're thinking of not thinking, right? But you can also sing a song in your head, like as you sit in quiet, a happy song, a song that makes you smile. And that becomes kind of like your mantra. It could be very simple, a very simple song. It could be a lullaby that your parents used to sing to you at night, something like that, or that you used to sing to your kids. So here, it's something that brings the soul up, that brings your vibrational energy up. And being in quiet is going to be so beneficial for you. But you might hate it when you first start, Pisces, because the Four of Swords is saying that you need a rest. You do. You need a rest. You have been through a war. And this isn't running away from it. It isn't, sitting there and, saying, okay, I'm just going to not look at it. And I'm going to take my rest. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And not see the pains, the sorrows, the hardships that I've been through. Because one of the things that needs to be done is they need to be addressed. It's almost like you need to say thank you. And you might sit there and say, oh, Dane, absolutely not. I'm not saying thank you for what I have been through. But it's not thanking the pain that you have been through. It's thanking divinity, the universe, your angels, your spirit guides that you've come through. Because that's what the Four of Swords is all about. In medieval times, when you came home from battle, knights would sit in their coffins and think about all the ways they could have died. And that's what this is. It's laying back and thinking of all the hardships, all the pains, all the disappointments that you have been through, that have forged you, that have made you, and giving thanks for still being able to move forward. But you need that respite as you turn inward, because it's going to make things more clear. And as it makes things more clear, you have the devil here. Now, as stated before, the devil is about moving away from addictions. Problems with addictions, problems with, kind of obsessions can also be addictions. So here, you are moving away from that. And you are moving towards your goals, your dreams, your ideas. But remember, addictions are drugs, sex, alcohol, shopping, food, things like that we can easily pinpoint. But then it's also people pleasing. It can be being non-confrontational. It can be being too confrontational. It can be, you have people pleasing, and then you can have being selfish. Everything to an extreme. Everything that we see within ourselves, the patterns that we see within ourselves, where it's just kind of like, oh, I just want to make everything good. I just want to make everybody happy. Here's the thing. To just want to make everybody happy, you've already failed. Some people just like to be angry. Some people just like to complain. And some people can think, oh my gosh, you think too good of yourself. I'm going to knock you down. Why? That's them. Didn't Frank Sinatra say it? Some people get their kicks stomping on your dreams. If it was true then, it's definitely true now. And especially since people have more anonymity, and it's easy. And with the Devil card, you are seeing what everybody expects, what everybody wants, the entrapment, the ensnarement of society. And now you are looking at what you want, what you desire. Everybody's weird. Everybody's different. It's time to embrace your weirdness. It's time to embrace your difference. And not say, oh, I have to be a cookie cutter. I have to fit in. Your goal in life, why you were put on this earth, your purpose could be to simply be you with honor and dignity and respect. It's always being kind. It's always coming from a place of love. That's what this channel is all about. But it's also standing your ground and standing firm within yourself. The snake right here, we view the serpent as being a representative of the devil. Why is that? Because in ancient times, the serpent was actually revered by a lot of people because it shed a skin and still lived. It was malleable, it could move, it could take down its prey. It had strength, it had vigor to it. Right? In ancient times, the Druids were called serpents because they held this knowledge. And when St. Patrick drove the serpents from Ireland, he didn't drive away snakes. There were never any snakes there to begin with. But he drove the Druids out. And so here, around your neck, is your wisdom, your knowledge, your truth that evolves and sheds skins and grows with you as you embrace the ram horns, as you embrace your passion, your knowledge. Because fertility gods and a lot of gods of the forest, they had ram horns. They had, well, not ram horns, but they had horns. So here you are embracing knowledge, understanding, and truth. And as you do so, we have the High Priestess, the veil being lifted from the eyes, passion guiding you forward, wisdom becoming a part of you. And it can be overwhelming depending on where you are in your journey, depends on how much the veil is lifted, how far you go. Because, again, it can just be overwhelming. I have no other way right now to describe it than overwhelming, unsettling. To see what others want to hide and to know truth before it is spoken. And so with the High Priestess, I always see her as the Oracle of Delphi, because I personally think the Oracle of Delphi was just enchanting. And you can sit there and say, okay, Dane, that was a woman in a cave, breathing in toxic fumes. She wasn't an oracle. And that's perfectly valid. But if the story is true, and people came from all over the ancient world to see her, which is a fact, and she spoke in riddles, why would they keep on coming if it was just nonsense that could never be figured out? So here with the High Priestess, it's saying that divinity speaks to us in riddles, speaks to us in ways that aren't as clear as we may want them to be. But it is powerful. And now you have this knowledge with you as you break the chains that were put around you by others. And you step forward in your truth. And as you step forward in your truth, you have the Two of Cups: love, joy, prosperity, healing, abundance. And as you embrace this love and this joy, this blessing and this bounty, as you come together, now this can be falling in love, most definitely. Earth sign energy, this hermit energy right here, can very well be who you fall in love with, or a Capricorn energy, or just somebody who's very grounding, very centering to you. And it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be that you just love their company. And you have this beauty, you have this prosperity. And then we have, wishes being granted, joys that are inherited by generations, ways of moving forward. And that's also what you're breaking here with the Devil card. Things that were inherited that really, Spirit says, don't have anything to do with you. So you know how you inherit fears from your parents? Like if they're really, really afraid of something, you can become really afraid of it because they could have such a, violent reaction to it all. Or, distrust because of what you've seen and stuff like that. Things that are inherited, things that were taught to us. Here, you're breaking free and you're seeing your path, your truth, your power. And as you do so, there's a prosperity that you're embracing that you have worked so hard for. And this is what you wish for coming forward. But it has to be worked for. This is working hard. Nothing is just given. As much as it would be wonderful for blank checks to just arrive in the mail, and for prosperity, abundance, and beauty just to be given to you without having to work for it, without having to look for it. That isn't really how life works. And you could sit there and tell me it is, and that's perfectly fine. But here, it's what you work for. It's what you strive for. It's what you're building that is leading you to the next phase of your life, that is walking you through that portal, through that archway, through that doorway, to a new chapter, to a new start, to what you desire. And as you do so, with the Eight of Swords, there's going to be worries, doubts, and fears that say, oh no, I can't be prosperous, I can't be successful, I can't move forward this way. You feel caught in the web that is all around you, that has caught the swords, that make you think, oh, whichever way I turn, I'm going to be sliced to pieces. There's an unreasonable fear here. And as you look at what you want, as you look at what you desire, you face that fear. And that fear is in the quiet recesses of your mind. And that's going to be why meditation is so important and also so hard during this time. That's why I highly suggest just singing a happy song in your head, one that has really joyous, beautiful memories for you. And as you are moving forward, as you are understanding things, you're going to see the web that your mind is caught in start to dissipate, start to move away. And you're going to start to see the power of what you want within your life stepping forward, moving towards you. Right? Not just you moving towards it, but it moving towards you. So you meet and you come together in this beautiful, eloquent way. And it's an elegant way too. as you rest, as you take things in, but also as you move forward in love. And you do not let fear weigh you down, doubts, apprehensions, because this leads you to prosperity, bounty, success, money coming in that lasts for generations, wealth, and it does not have to be money. It's money or something you value as much as money that lasts generations, that moves you forward. And as it moves you forward, you have you have the Page of Cups. Severely linked to the Ten of Cups. All right? There's a sense of happiness filling you, but having a beginner's mind. And in Buddhism, they say the beginner's mind. And the beginner's mind is important because you're not coming with all your preconceived notions. Okay? Hurts, pains, prejudices, thinking I already have the answers. It's coming to life with a blank slate. It's coming to a situation with a blank slate, and you have the blessings pouring over you at your roots. You have these Two of Cups, and you have these two cups pouring over you, blessing you, anointing you, moving you forward. The life waters are what you are embracing, are what you desire. And as you do so, you're going to see that you are heading towards your true north. Okay, directionally, earth sign energy is north. Water sign energy, west. So the setting sun can be very important to you. Sunsets. Just taking time, even if you just enjoy one sunset, taking time to enjoy the sunset would be absolutely beautiful for you as you move forward, as you are blessed, as you look at things with the innocent truth of a child, with innocent eyes. And it doesn't mean that you are naive like a child, but that you are open to wonder and possibilities and beauties and truth. And not thinking, I already know how this is going to work out, before you actually see it and embrace it. Because the veil is lifted from your eyes as you rest from the battles that you have been through, but you also acknowledge the battles and say, I'm not going to live in that world anymore. I'm not going to replay it over and over and over again in my mind. And if you need somebody to talk to, because the battle replays, because life is hard, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually very, very, very helpful. So here, as you move forward, you turn inward. The moon guides you. You're going to feel more yourself at night, more inspired. And then that inspiration that you have at night, you go to sleep with, it wraps itself around you, it cloaks you, and you wake up the next day inspired and driven towards your true north. Your prosperity, your subconscious message is the Five of Swords. Your prosperity lies in knowing that you have won the battles, but they're overwhelming, and they happen. You might be thinking, why do I always have to fight these battles? Why does it always come to this? Why is it so hard? And the battles, they're fought. And our battles, the ones that we fight at the moments in our lives, they're more real to us than other people's because they're ours. And we're the main player in our story. We're the main character. We're the leading role. And with the Five of Swords, subconsciously, you know that you are facing battles and hardships and pains that you have faced before. And you are seeing that you've won. And the fear of the past does not need to be the anchor of the present. You've won. And now you need to live that. You need to live that win because there's prosperity, beauty, and bounty that you have worked so hard for. But because subconsciously this is going over in your mind, you still feel stuck. You still feel like, am I there? And this is why turning inward really lets you see that, yeah, you are. You are to a place where the doors can open, where bounty can become a part of your life. Your subconscious chakra message is dreams. This is the third eye chakra. This is believing in your dreams, believing in yourself. Because as you do so, it moves you to your subconscious spirit animal, which is the panther spirit, which says reclaim your power. Because somewhere along the way, Pisces, you dropped it. Now you reclaim it and you own it, and you are fiercely unstoppable. All right, Pisces. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you, and I love you all. Bye.